Sunday, or last week Sunday, we had a small get-together for the varsity wrestlers after states, which we do every year, and we discussed some things and exactly, Captain. We discussed some things, and I guess the first things that the coaching staff would like to recognize are inspirational wrestlers of the year. First, for our boys, Sean Chan. From the video, I'm pretty sure you get an idea of the type of person Sean Chan is, so I don't think there's much that I can say to fix that or make that better. But Sean, is the epitome of what we look towards in a wrestler for our program, and he's rubbed off on his teammates, and they've all picked up the good things from Sean, and they've all grown in their own ways. But what we really appreciate, and I think what most of his teammates wrote down when they voted for him, was his ability to lead by example and put the needs of others before him, which coming from such a strong leadership core, that says a lot, because they all take care of other people and they all put the needs of others before themselves. So congratulations, Sean, on a season well done, and hopefully you're stoked about your career, and as stoked as I am that you're not coming back. For our female inspirational wrestler of the year, Alex Faltana. As you can see from the video that they just made, this is the type of person Alex is, and she responds well apparently to Pitch Perfect before a match. Some people watch Rocky IV, some people watch Vision Quest, but Pitch Perfect. But we're really proud of Alex and her effort this year. She went up against some big girls, and she always did her best and put her best foot forward and did us proud. She really committed herself, I think, to wrestling this year, and was a strong member of not only the girls team, but also the team as a whole. And I guess your teammates would like to recognize that. Congratulations for being the most inspirational female wrestler. Going forward with captains. This year, I'm not sure if many of the parents are aware of this, but Aaron Cheney is a 6th grade math and science teacher. He's been working with the seniors and the captain group this year. Iolani is trying to take some steps towards really revamping and I guess changing the leadership culture amongst its students. Not just for the students that are recognized as captains, but all participants in sports or any sort of extracurricular activity. That being said, we're going to take a different approach this year to our leadership selection and to how we go about it. One of the precursors to that, I guess, the passing on of the title of captain will be to participate in work sessions with Mr. Cheney coming this summer and through the fall. But as a coaching staff, there was one student that did receive pretty much unanimous round of votes, and returning captain this year will be Spencer Kim.
I guess just quickly, thank you. Thank you, parents, alumni, volunteers, and everyone who supported it this season. Without all of you guys, there really is no season, so thank you for that. To all the wrestlers, thanks for sticking with the sport and remaining dedicated, and I look forward to another hardworking group next year. Thank you.
We've been very fortunate this past year to get selected 3 young men and other leaders that have stepped forward throughout the course of the season who have really showed and led by example, but more importantly, put the needs of their teammates and their peers before them. Um, I think the staff and I all agree that the direction that Mr. Cheney and Iolani is trying to head with their student leadership program is a good one. And you know, this isn't necessarily to say that we're changing the culture of what we're doing with our student leadership. We're hoping to enhance it and to give these students the best tools possible to go into this job and to go into this challenge in a way that they're able to take care of themselves as well as their teammates best. So throughout the course of the summer and hopefully even the course of the fall, we'll be speaking with the students that have been recognized by their peers through votes and talking with them and working with them and Mr. Cheney to help them become the best young leaders that they can be. So I'm sorry that this is a little bit new and something different that we haven't done before, but please bear with us and allow us to really work on this system and get the best leadership program possible to follow in the great footsteps that Brandon, Sean, and Spencer have done this past year. So thank you. As we head into this next season, I'm pretty confident that all of the wrestlers are doing another sport, whether it be judo, track, or baseball with Dane. Dane is one of our only talented young men on this team that can actually make a team sport that doesn't cut, but that does cut. So we're really proud of Dane, and he's kind of the horse that we're betting on to carry us through a lot of these things. But for those of you who aren't doing any sports, we'll be starting our spring workouts by April. We'll be working with Coach Dal Mahuna again for the fitness and training program. And we'll also be doing an after-school wrestling program, probably twice a week, partnering with other ILH schools, so there should be a good opportunity. On June 3rd through the 7th, we'll be hosting our annual Iolani Summer Wrestling Clinic. Our clinician has not been solidified yet, but it's a great opportunity, and we would love all of the students in this room, if not the rest of the teammates as well, to join us and to give the parents a break for a week, as we will take the kids, house, clothes, feed them for a week, and you guys can essentially leave the state if you'd like. Before that though, another thing that's changing at Iolani is the fundraising culture. Some of you who have been parents at Iolani for a while know that there have been athletic fundraisers such as Zippy's Chili, gold benefit cards, car washes, things like that. Iolani is looking to change that culture in which the family fair would be run by student volunteers. And monies raised at the fair would go to support travel in the students. To show support of this new system, which I am in agreement with, we are looking to volunteer man a booth this coming family fair. When we get more information from Allison Ishii, who's the director of the Sullivan Center and Community Service at Iolani, I'll be sending an email and working through the networks, getting you guys more information. Other things that we're looking at is getting information as to summer clinics and camps in terms of travel opportunities for our wrestlers. We just got in touch with Camp of Champions, Steve Glassey's camp that we've been sending kids to for the last 3 or 4 years. And if your child is going to a 6-week summer school program or second session, it looks like they won't be able to take part in it this year. So we're going to try to look for some other options. And Uncle Lee Yamamoto will probably be escorting your kids on that camp. And aside from that, I just want to say thank you to all the parents, to the senior parents who will be leaving us. You guys are more than welcome for joining us next season at any other tournaments, concessions, car washes, or various things that we do. And to all the parents of the underclassmen in the room right now, thank you very much for your support and for taking care of not only your kids, but all of their teammates and us as a coaching staff. And I think there's more desserts and food to be had in the back, so please take another plate. Your kids don't have to weigh in anymore. And let's enjoy this last half hour or so with each other as we start to clean up. Thank you very much for coming today, and I hope to talk with you a little bit more before you guys leave. Thank you. I'm sorry, Sean corrected me. We have one last thing we'd like to show you guys. As an example of how dedicated the parents can be in the lives of the children. We have a video that documents Dr. Paul Chan really leading by example about how parents can get involved in the lives of their children. I guess just to give some backstory, Sean essentially for the last 3 years has worked out every single day, regardless of Saturday, Sunday, holiday. He typically runs around the Punahou area. I think he stares down Punahou, maybe uses the bathroom at Punahou, even though the bathrooms are open. But, he just really lets them know how he feels about them. But upon completing his jog, Sean will warm down in the garage with what we call stance in motion. You'll see your kids get in a wrestling stance, move around. They shadow taking shots and sprawling and doing defense and offense. And yeah, this is just a great example of how the parents can support your kids too. The sad thing is that Dr. Paul does it better than Sean does. But thank you, parents, and let's finish up the food. Enjoy the rest of the night.
Can I just clarify my mistakes? So Sean told me that next year he wants to remember his practices. And if there's anything I can cue him on. So every Sunday he would go on in the garage and do these phantom moves, and I go, what are you doing? So he goes, oh, Dad, I'll just take a picture of you and so I can remember when I'm in the mainland. Not knowing that it's going to be in full display. I just want to explain myself. Thank you very much.